Hey, what's happening, guys? My name is Doodles, and this is a Epiphone versus Gibson shootout as I put this Epiphone Les Paul Jr. up against my 2005 Gibson Les Paul Jr. Can the Epiphone go toe-to-toe with the Gibson? We're about to find out. Now I've got to say, the results were pretty surprising. I did not expect the Epiphone to hold up as well as it did against the Gibson. It really did hold its own very well. I've got to say the main letdown of the Epiphone is the humbucker, but if you throw an aftermarket pickup in it, I think you would have a very solid guitar for very little money. The main differences between these two guitars is the Gibson has a P90 pickup, whereas this one has a humbucker. This is a glued-in neck, whereas this one is a bolt-on. But apart from that, there is very little difference between them. The necks are very similar in terms of width and playability. This one is slightly thicker, I think. Just from when I've been playing them, it does feel slightly thicker. But it's not necessarily a bad thing at all from either of them. Both are very playable. This one really did surprise me at how solid it feels to play, and how well the neck is, because for a guitar at this price point you'd pretty much expect garbage, whereas with this guitar you got far from that. In fact, you got a pretty good guitar for next to no money. I'd actually say the tuners on the Epiphone are better than the Gibson. I find that the Gibson ones do slip very quickly and often, and I find myself playing for a couple of minutes and have to retune up some of the strings again. So replacement tuners for this are definitely on the card, whereas I think with the Epiphone, I think you could probably get away with it. I think they are pretty solid. Like I said, if you are in the market for a junior and you don't want to pay the price point that a Gibson commands, I think this would definitely be the way to go, and I don't think you'd be disappointed at all. Throw an aftermarket pickup in it, such as a Seymour Duncan, or if you want to go even cheaper, check out Iron Gear pickups. They're based in the UK. I'd say, in my opinion, easily on par with Seymour Duncan, and most of them retail for about £30. So you could put one of them in here, and you could have yourself either a pretty fantastic beginner guitar or a really good backup guitar for very little money. If you are in the market for a Gibson Les Paul Jr or an Epiphone Les Paul Jr, you'll probably be aware that neither have neck pickups. But if you don't find yourself using the neck pickups very often, or you just want a guitar that you can just crank the gain up and go all punk rock and thrash it around and do your best Ramones impression, then you can't go wrong with either of these. If you're on a budget, I highly recommend this. If you've got a bit more cash to throw around, I highly recommend the Gibson, because like I said, it did win over in the shootout overall in my opinion, but not by much, so I don't think you could be wrong with either guitar. If you want to save a bit of money, you won't go wrong with this one. But that is the end of the shootout. Let me know what you think. Did you think that the Epiphone did well, or did you think it sucked, or did you think the Gibson really was let down as opposed to the Epiphone, and this isn't worth the money compared to the value for money this is? I don't know what you think, but let me know in the comment box. I would love to hear what you guys think. But that is the end of the shootout. My name is Doodles. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.